What is up, guys? Tom Purcell here, Purcell's Pro Detail. And today I'm going to be eliminating any fear or intimidation you may have when it comes to applying a ceramic coating. And there is no better way to introduce you to the big world of ceramic coatings than starting small. As you may have heard in my last video, I ceramic coated my whole truck with Gtechniq Crystal Serum Light, which, by the way, if you are not a subscriber, you better subscribe now. I'm not working for free here. So back to ceramic coatings. So guys, we are starting small in the sense that we are not tackling any paint correction or decontamination or anything of that sort. I just had my Borla exhaust installed, which sounds awesome, and I'll be ceramic coating the tips.
Just the tips, baby.
If you've ever had an aftermarket exhaust, or hell, just an aftermarket exhaust tip, or any fancy tip for that matter, you know that they can get pretty cruddy looking if you don't take care of them. So we'll be sealing in the shine with Gtechniq Crystal Serum Light, and I'll be showing you just how easy it is to do so. So let's get right into it. So as you guys can see, we have quad black chrome tips coming out the back, and boy do they look sweet. Now my truck was just washed the other day, but I'll be giving the tips just a basic little wipe down and then an additional wipe down with a prep solvent. And in this case I'll be using Pearl Nano Decon. I'm running a little low here, but I have just enough to do the tips. Now this product, along with any prep spray for ceramic coatings, they are great for removing waxes, oils, and stuff of that nature, which would inhibit the adhesion of this coating. So we want to make sure we have a nice good bond with the surface that we are applying it to by removing any oils, residues, anything like that. Now if your exhaust tips are older and a little dirty, you're going to want to maybe clay bar them or polish them up by hand with a metal polish, and this will remove any road grime or tar from the roads. Now to apply the ceramic coating. Like I said, I'll be applying the same coating that I applied to this whole truck, and just like the Decon spray, got just enough to do the tips. It doesn't take a lot. So this is Crystal Serum Light. It is the basically light version of Crystal Serum Ultra, and the Ultra version is a more of a professional line. You have to be an accredited installer to purchase it, and I believe that version lasts upwards of 7 or 8 years. But this, I believe, has about 80 or 90% of the performance of that product, and I've seen awesome results with this. I have this on this truck. I've applied it to my S10 as well. I've applied it to my wife's car. I've applied it to so many customers' cars, and it is one of the best coatings I've ever used. So like I said, this was just installed the other day. I just washed it the other day, I think the same day that it was installed, and there's really only a little dust on it. I know I'm gonna get some flack. Oh, you should foam cannon it and clay it. Well, too bad. Okay, with my experience, I know that's totally fine. I'm just gonna give it a little dusting, a little wipe down. I'm going to be using a fresh, clean microfiber towel, just water, and I'm going to gently wipe down the tips, and then we will follow up with the Decon spray. Alright, great. Now we're going to follow up with our Decon step. This will remove any oils or residues that might be on the tips. Just going to mist some here on the microfiber towel generously. And then wipe it on down. Now, you're obviously going to repeat this process on the other tips. I'm, just for the sake of this video, going to be filming on this one side, just for the sake of ease. I have another fresh microfiber towel. This is the towel we'll be using to remove the coating. Now with this coating specifically, it comes with this little pad that you can apply the coating with. You're going to take the coating, squeeze a little eyedropper, and we're going to be putting about 2, maybe 3 pumps on there. And now you want to apply it evenly to the whole tip. Now with most ceramic coatings, you want to let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute, okay? And that wait time is going to be contingent upon the humidity and also the temperature that you're working in. Luckily right now we are in the shade, we are out of the sun, it's a nice cool dry surface. I'm going to wait about 45 seconds or so. That seems to be the sweet spot for this coating. It's a little hard to tell, especially from the angle that you guys are looking at. But you can see the coating on there. It's a little smudgy. Now with all ceramic coatings, you want to wait until it gets a little almost like an oil slick kind of look. As you guys can see it turning right there. It looks a little oily. And with this coating specifically, it almost looks like it's about to sweat. Like it's dripping. And that's an indicator that it's time to wipe it off. So now I'm going to start wiping off the coating. And the good thing about these coatings is they're pretty easy to work with. As you massage them in and wipe them off, wipe off the residue, it kind of levels itself out pretty easily. Now one thing I love about this coating is as you're leveling out the product, you can feel it on there. You can feel it get really slippery and really slick. Whereas other coatings, like CarPro C Quartz, that one kind of feels a little tacky to the touch, if you will. Not knocking CarPro and CarPro C Quartz, I actually love using their coatings. I use theirs all the time for a lot of 2-year applications. But just saying how this one, I just love how it gets so slippery to the touch as soon as you level it out. So once you're done with that, you can repeat it on the other side if you have 2 tips or quad tips, kind of like my application. Or, I know I didn't show the other side, what I would do is I would prep both sides at the same time and then ceramic coat them at the same time. So do this one section here and then work your way on over to the next side. Boom, that's it. You are done, you are coated. Keep it dry for 24 hours. Don't wash them with any detergents for at least a week because this coating will continue to cure and harden up over the next couple days. And that is it. That's how easy it is to apply a ceramic coating. Now, more steps and more preparations are needed when doing paint, especially if you need to do any paint correction, but other than that, it's that simple. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, subscribe, smash it one of these, and if you have any questions about applying a ceramic coating to your personal vehicle or anything else related to ceramic coatings, feel free to comment down below and ask away. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one.